Hi, thank you so much for tuning in to Stay by Plan. If you'd like to advertise or partner with us, contact us at staybyplanpod@gmail.com. That is staybyplanpod@gmail.com. Thank you. Accra be hard, so stress for the yard, but we still go day streets, we for find some meats.
Stay by plan, stay by plan. All the girls, all the boys, for stay by plan. Stay by plan, Accra, stay by plan. All the boys, all the girls, for stay by plan. Stay by plan, stay by plan. All the boys, all the girls, for stay by plan. Just a stay by plan with Afi Zuu. All the G's for Accra, shall we do for you? If you also want react, then that be cool. Hashtag stay by plan, shall we do for you? Once again, thank you guys and welcome
You've
back.
started.
And
I'm sorry. Is the AC always on?
yeah,
I feel like we haven't recorded in a long time. I'm sorry.
it's been a while.
Okay.
But yeah, once again we are back. Welcome back to Stay by Plan. New episode. I know you've missed us. We've missed you too. You know, I don't know. I couldn't cope without you guys. Afi, how are you feeling?
Why do you like lying and provokes?
But it's
You
true.
always do these things, and when I move to you, then people are coming for me.
Okay, move to me. Since you're about it, move to me.
What's important to me is the top that I'm wearing today because it's really fire, and everything that's
Yeah.
happening in Accra is really spot on. Like the lyrics of our theme song, Accra be hard, so stress for the yard.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I go still day streets because Charlie, the fuel prices are.
it's nuts. It's
Crazy.
crazy.
Charlie.
Yeah.
There's some bass in the studio.
Yeah.
It is not Zoo because Zoo doesn't have bass.
Oh, I have enough for the ladies. Don't worry.
Ladies like bass, yeah.
Oh, you tell
that
us.
one, yeah.
You have
tell
to
us.
tell us.
Okay.
Do they?
Wow.
And they,
Yeah, do you like sing?
I try to sing sometimes, but I do more of
You
rapping.
remind me of Barry. What's his name? Barry White.
Yeah, I do more of rapping than singing. So.
Say, oh baby.
Oh baby.
Oh my god. Anyway, guys, I'm sure you're wondering who is this in the studio. So we have a special guest. Zoo. Funny enough, I was the one who was moving to you, giddy giddy, but it's Zoo that is your real fan. But Zoo said I should move to you.
Oh,
because
okay.
The feminine touch. She was like, "Hey, we have to get him in the studio. We have to get him in the studio."
You know what it
This,
was? I
this,
saw
this.
before we even go into it, like we have one and only Oklay.
Choir Mathe is allowed. I'm here.
He's in the studio with us. Yeah. So I saw one of your videos one day on TikTok, and I was just dying. I think it was. Let me try and remember. I think it was the one where it was like midnight or something, and some guy needed a condom.
Yeah.
So he was at home and he needed a condom. So he called tried to call an Uber.
Yeah, he do you want
No, you tell us.
Okay, this
It's your
one.
story.
I know the story.
Now, they dropped somebody for EcoBank.
Spintex, right?
So first before
area.
yeah,
So
area too.
before I be Uber driver around 20s. I started that around 2016, 2017, like entering 2017. So now I did drop somebody for EcoBank. So as I did drop the person, a request came through, and I accepted the request. And immediately I dropped the person, a call came through, and he was like, "Bro, I beg, do me a favor." I'm like, bro, like, where you did, make I come pick you. He said, "No, I beg, make you do me a favor." I said, "Okay." Wait, see, he watch the map though. If he tells you I did close to Dampon be like
Pharmacy, yeah.
He be like hospital where you can't get pharmacy.
Yeah.
24/7.
So I say, yeah, I did close to Dampon. He say, "Beg me, make I buy him condom." Make I buy him condom. Come, I'm close to it. Be almost 1 a.m. Oh. I say, make I buy him condom, but he did beg me. The way the guy did beg me on the phone, I pity him. I just go buy him the condom.
Wow.
So I started a trip, but I didn't go inside. I'm gonna be, it be late, darkness. But I say, Charlie, make a do one for a brother, Charlie. So I just they pass the corner inside. Say, oh, make you come close. I see your lights. Make you come close. Now I start the fear.
Yeah, of course, because we all know the stories about my area.
He said, make I come close. I catch the brother with day boxer inside way, Charlie. I give her on the condom. I think the condom, then the trip will be like 30 cities. They give me like 100 cities. Charlie, the guy make Charlie. God bless you, bro. God bless you.
My goodness,
Charlie. These boys they go through.
That's something
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh no, me, I don't participate in those activities. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You are saving yourself for marriage.
Exactly.
But you say you're not going to get married, so where from this?
So it means I'll never, participate in your favorite activity. You know what I mean? So yeah.
You're actually a problem, but it's fine. Today it's not about you. So why the name Oklay?
Oklay means you're big.
Oklay.
Yeah, not in the you're big like in the sense of size, but like big in
Big boy.
big
In what
boy
language?
in Dangbe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the full thing is Maukle, which means God is big.
Oh, okay.
But I just shortened it and made
In
it
Dangbe.
in Dangbe. Yeah,
Dangbe, God is also Mau.
Yeah, Maukle.
Okay,
yeah,
Mau
Dangbe.
in Ewe as
Ewe,
well.
yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we are cousins. It was in Dangbe, we are
Yeah.
yeah. So Maukle means your God is big. So I just use the clay
Okay.
behind it. Yeah,
That's
that's
nice.
the meaning of Oklay.
Nice. So yeah, like you said earlier, you used to be an Uber driver.
Yeah.
From
I still
you used to do it.
I still they push the over small.
So how has your experience been? Like if you say from when did you start? 2017? Is that what you said?
2020, yeah, let's say 2017.
2017, okay. Till now, like would you suggest or advise people to like be Uber drivers?
You see, when I started, it not be cool to talk about this, but like when I start, Ubering app was not that strong. Like sometimes you can go away with like you can when you get a trip and you pay and you take the money, you have to give Uber some percentage.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can drive for like 3 months and you've not given Uber anything and you still be on the app working.
Yeah.
All right.
But now it's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think they've made the app very, very strong that immediately you owe them some percentage, they will just take you off there. So at that time, you can make so much money and still not give Uber
Yes, quickly.
their cuts and you still be on the app. So
Yeah.
that time we made a lot of money, but now there are a lot of drivers in the system. So I mean, it is difficult. But on weekends like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you will make your money. That one there. Like I mean, it was better then than now. Yeah, it was better.
You said there are so many drivers on the system now. I remember when Uber came the first time, it was like a whole thing. You have to do like a test. You have to come make sure your car roadworthy, etc. That's what I heard. Is the checks still the same, or do you think the system has really eased?
Nah, it's still the same. You show your roadworthy. You make sure that the insurance is comprehensive. You show whether the car is in a better condition or anything. Yeah, I mean it's the same thing, but people always qualify. They one way or the other. Ghana we did people.
Yeah, because
people will qualify.
I want to understand how there are some Uber drivers that have taken me and they are crazy. They are actually like mad. One of them, I thought I said, this is the day I'm going to die in an Uber.
Yeah.
Because the guy first off came, one red flag was that he had done like 3 trips. There's nothing wrong to being a new Uber driver, but his own was like 3 trips. He came, the car was the same color, but the car number was different from what was on the app. When he came to pick me up, he was rude to me from the beginning. Meanwhile, I had not done anything. I know apparently Ghanaian girls were very rude. We'll get to that. Apparently, they said Ghanaian girls are so rude in Uber. But I wasn't even rude to him or anything. But from the beginning, he was rude to me.
Okay.
And I'd waited for him for like 30 minutes before he finally came. And some whole weird thing, the trip, I think he started it before, like some whole basa thing. And I was like, look, I'm not going to pay you this amount of money. He took me like a very short distance, but the price was crazy. I was like, I'm not going to pay you this money. We had an argument. This guy was insulting me, threatening me. And I'm just like, how did this guy get on Uber? Like, he threatened me and things. So
I don't think they check character when you do. They
I think
That's a good point. That's a good
I don't
point.
think they they just want to know that you are qualified. You have a
You're good enough to drive. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't check character and whether you have morals.
That guy
or
was
anything,
speeding too. I was so scared. I said, "Oh my god."
Yeah, because like there's something that people often say, because obviously we don't have just Uber in Ghana. We have like Bolt, Yango, all those things. And sometimes I'll be with girls and say they have to leave or whatever, and it's like use.
Sorry, wait, back up. You said you be with girls and they say they have to leave.
So like if we are like at church and then the girls going home.
Zuu doesn't even go to church. So what is
I go
this
to
lie?
church all the time.
When was the last time you went to church? What church did you go to?
So when the girl has to leave, when the girl has to leave the church, right, then like she has to go home, and then let's say she checks Uber and it's high. She's like, I'm like, oh yeah, but then there's Bolt and there's Yango. Try the other apps. They're like, no, they don't like Bolts. The Yango drivers are some way. I'm like, it's the same drivers.
They're the same that they switch the apps.
They have
they
different
switch
apps on
apps.
their phones.
Switch the apps,
So I'm always like, why do people think that one is better than the other?
Yeah.
Because it's literally the same people. One time I was at Osu, Pinocchio with someone, and it was time to leave. So I requested a Bolt and she requested an Uber. The one guy pulled up the same car. And he's looking at us. He says, so who's
Which
going?
one? Who's going?
Who's going? I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's the same drivers on different apps. So I always wonder like why people. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why they do that, but like, I went to South Africa last year, and in South Africa, people would tell you to go for Bolts instead of Uber.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's the other way around there. One time, the day I got to South Africa, the next day I picked an Uber driver, and where I was going like some short distance, but people on them make a fire.
Oh my god. In circle.
When I was requesting the trip, it was like 35 runs. I ended up paying like 102.
Wow.
105 runs. So I mean, I think people are scared with Bolt drivers. They feel like Bolt is not like proper regulated and all of that, so they feel more safer with Uber. That's why.
Have you tried multiple apps?
I try to just stay on Uber.
On Uber, yeah.
I
Okay.
try to just stay on because Uber is not like my main job now.
Yeah, you do other stuff.
Yeah, I do other stuff. So I just mostly I drive on weekends. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. But yeah, so I was gonna ask you like if say you've tried, let's say, Bolt and Uber, like the regulations, what do they check? Is one more stringent than the other?
I think it's the same thing.
Same
bro.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
I really
the
feel
same
that
thing.
way, yeah.
I think, please, this is just facts. I'm not even trying to bash anybody, but I feel like the loopholes in Bolt are more than the loopholes in Uber.
Yeah.
Because with Bolt, even sometimes when you share your trip with someone else, like they can't actively even see where you are properly. But with Uber, most likely like 80%
can see, like,
of
a
the time,
live-
you can see the live thing.
Okay.
And then there was this time I took an Uber from a Bolt from my house to work. It was supposed to be 40 cities and it ended up being 80 cities. And it was because with Uber, I don't know how the Uber trip starts is, but with Bolts, they can literally start it anywhere. But I think Uber, they have to be within a certain radius before they can start
I think
it.
Bolts, what they do is what the drivers do is they'll say arrived
Yes.
before they come.
Yes.
But if you don't know, you'll be like, it's whatever, he's still coming.
Yeah.
But once you say arrived, it starts like a wait time.
Yes.
So if like 5 minutes pass, they'll start charging you.
That's exactly
Meanwhile,
what
the
he
guy
did.
is 15 minutes away.
That's exactly what he did. So
Yeah.
they charged me 40 cities wait time and then 40 cities for the trip.
For the
I
trip,
called him and
yeah.
I blasted him. He was like, he hasn't done anything. If I have
Oh,
a
no,
problem,
they know what they're
I should
doing,
report him to Bolt. But you know you can actually report to Bolt and get your money back.
Yeah,
I
and
did.
another thing they do as well is like you sit in the car and they'll move, but then they'll not start. So
Yeah.
it's like it's still adding to the wait, because I think the wait time is more.
Yeah, he
The
started
charge is
my
more
trip
than-
on the Labadi Beach Road. After he picked me up all the way from my, he started at Labadi Beach, so then the wait time was like way longer.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Are there ways to hack the Uber? I feel like can Uber drivers hack the system to like that?
No, you can do that. Now the system is more robust. They've made it very, very strong. And one thing that I think the drivers like Bolts now.
Yeah, because the Bolt kind of favors the drivers, and then Uber is like favoring the.
Because they feel like when you get like a long trip, Uber will will favor the rider instead of the driver.
Yeah, 100%.
But Bolts makes everybody happy. So
Yeah.
that's why drivers like to be on Bolts.
Okay, so I have a complaint / question.
He doesn't own Uber.
I know, right?
No. This one is like drivers in general. So
Okay.
if let's say I have a discount.
Okay.
First of all, we know like they hate discounts.
And
With
they
a
hate
passion.
car trips too.
Discounts, we'll come to the car
But
trips.
boat drivers are okay with car trips.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they are able to transfer the money into their Momo account.
Okay, thanks
okay.
for that heads up.
Okay, I see. But yeah, so when you requested a car trip, mainly for Uber, they are like
the
they don't even
discounts.
take you.
You mean the
Me,
discounts?
if you give me a car trip, I don't like it.
Why? Explain it to us. Explain it to us.
See, you know, the money has to go to Uber.
Yeah.
Uber will take their percentage before they will transfer it into your account. Your account to some percentage bill will come off for inside.
Which percentage be that one?
For your bank, they take some monies from you when they transfer money to you.
Right,
Okay,
it's like
makes
a tax
sense.
or something.
I don't know where, but like, so before the money will come catch your side.
It's not the same.
you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then my problem. Okay, then back to the whole discount code thing. Like, why do drivers get upset about the discount code? Because no matter whether you move heaven or earth, eventually you'd have to pay Uber or Bolt their cut. So if you are paying with the discount code, or like maybe you are being shortchanged because of something, why do you guys get so upset?
We feel like we've worked for Nyami. I don't know if you understand what we work
But you
for
get
Nyami.
the money later.
Oh god.
We need the money now.
I get it.
Move the. It's not easy.
Because you have to buy fuel and things.
It's not easy. You need the money. So like then times we Uber, we have to pay Uber we have to pay Uber from the from whatever we make, and you can just be on the app even though you are owing Uber. You don't want to get a car trip. So
Yeah.
I got a car trip. I picked the person from Cantonment, Chinese woman. They were two. I took them all the way to what's the name? Tema.
Wow.
I knew it.
I didn't check.
I knew it to be Tema.
What are you trying to say about Asian people in Ghana? They are always coming to
They're
Tema.
all in Tema.
So I didn't check whether it was car trip or
Yeah.
cash trip, and I got there was car trip.
Yeah, your whole brain go bash.
The way that team pay, because that one the money will go to Uber. And I was
Yeah.
owing like I
Yeah,
had
but
to
you
pay
still
them.
have to pay. So just be
But at the
happy.
end
You
of
are
the
paying
day- at the end
small,
of the
small.
day,
That's
you
why I don't
pay.
understand.
I for no Charlie. I know I for pay them, but like I needed that money. Charlie.
It's crazy.
I get it.
Yeah.
Because
But
like when I have a discount, I'm actually shaking at the back every time because I'll be there shaking because I know at the moment they end the trip and I say, oh
Yeah,
sorry, I
especially
have a
the
discount.
And you pay,
Yeah, especially if the
They don't
discount is
pay
crazy.
nothing.
Yeah.
Because if you slack and you tell them before that you
No.
have a discount, you
Or
say, oh,
a
madam,
storm.
please wait there, please, but I can't.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
story.
no, but my thing is, if some people have a discount, let's say I have a discount that reduces 50%, say 10 C's to 5 CDs. The next person you pick, something will have, let's say traffic, and they'll pay like 20 CDs more.
They'll pay
So
extra.
it
So it's
balances
plus
out.
1 minus 1.
Yeah, so I'm always like, why are you upset? I saw a picture of someone's Uber and he has stuck something on the back seats and on the dashboard that no discounts, no car trips, AC 10 CDs. I said,
Sorry. I think the new Uber cars are doing well.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
the Suzuki
Yeah,
cars.
yeah. I
yeah.
got one today. It was
Yeah,
actually
you
very
get
good.
the AC and
Yeah,
everything,
AC. I mean, the camera day inside. If you fool up them, they watch you too. So.
oh yeah, those are the ones from Move. Yeah. So what do you even think about like for drivers who use those work and pay?
I think it's expensive, especially that car is too much.
Yeah.
It's too
You go
much.
work and casa.
It's
Yeah.
too much. You have to work.
Yeah.
It's too much before you pay them. But like, there's one thing about the car: Uber will service that car for you.
Right.
So
Yeah.
no matter what happens
Yeah.
to the car, they will
I think even if you get in an accident, they'll fix it for you.
Yeah, but like Charlie, the money. I think
Yes.
they're paying 120 or 130,000.
Wow.
Like the percent of it.
Yeah.
In this Accra.
Yeah, so just to explain, the work and pay thing is like you sign up to with the company.
They give you the car.
They give you the car.
Maybe they buy the car for 70,000.
Yeah. Then you have to drive it for like 4 years or something.
Yeah, you pay double the amount.
Like university.
So every day you pay like an amount, let's say 100 CDs or something a day. You have to, if you don't pay the 100, they'll take the car from you.
I think they'll give you like grace period, like 2 or 3 days or something.
2 or 3 days, yeah.
Wow.
But then there's people who they can drive for like 3 years. You have 1 year left.
And and
Slack.
if you breach the contract,
They will
they'll-
take your car from you.
Of
So you
course.
work.
Yeah.
of course, you
That's crazy.
another work for Nyam.
That's actually crazy.
What's this term? What's this work for Nyami term?
You see,
You've worked for-
Zubi that about.
Yeah,
So like every time you use these things, you for break them down.
Okay, work for now means you work for God. You work
Ah,
for
Like
Oh,
those,
that's
you know,
what I
we
thought,
always say that in
actually.
Ghana, like
Yeah.
Ofama Nyami, like we
Yeah.
always say stuff
That's what I
like that.
thought,
So,
actually.
like Jelly.
But I just wanted to be sure. Okay.
This is how that Aba boy.
Trying to be like you know what I mean?
Like
oh,
who?
yes, like you.
Please. Okay, but I want to break.
Yeah, please unlock your phone because
You don't know my. I've told you this thing so many
forgotten,
times
Charlie.
because you don't know my bed.
I'll keep it.
Okay.
I'm dead. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, please tell us like a couple experiences, like say best experience with a customer, then worst.
Okay. So the best experience. So I picked this girl from airport. No, I didn't pick her from airport. I picked her from East Legon. So as I pick her, no, I think I come. What's the name? Cantonment. She from UK, from her accent. I could tell she's from UK. First, I think I'm going now clinic. Now auntie there. She auntie be nurse. Auntie be doctor. So she say if I go feel wait for him, I'll take her to Cantonment. She will check on her apartment for her friend who is coming to Ghana that very day. So we checked the apartment at Cantonment, went to the airport, waited for her friend to land. So we did the airport there, just the vibe.
On trip. Off
No,
trip.
On trip. But as we got to the airport, I ended the trip
Okay.
and she said I should wait for
Okay.
her. So I think after everything, her friend came in. We went to the Cantonment apartment, I think Airbnb. Their friend didn't like it. We moved from there to what was the name? Another apartment at Cantonment. So we went to that Cantonment. Everything, I think we had 100 on something, but she gave me like 500.
Mad.
So
Yeah.
after that day, she'd be like, okay, come and pick me here. I want to try 5 fingers. I want to try Coco.
Wow.
So I was taking them to all these places. But this time around, she would tell me, oh, I'll pay you. Don't worry. I'll change my pounds.
And
I'll
change
pay you.
you.
So I took her to funeral at Kuforidia.
Like you were here, this stick driver. Like,
Everywhere.
everywhere.
But now she was not giving me money for after a
Charlie.
while because she was telling me,
Don't worry.
she would change pound because she make her feel the first time.
Yeah.
So she do these things way like now the money accumulates to child money.
Yeah.
So one time I called a number and the number was just off.
Hey, yawa.
I called the number off. So I went to her apartment at East Legon where she was living. I banged the gate. So the owner of that property came out and she was like, oh, she's gone to UK.
Oh no, no.
She left go UK. Hey, my heart. I just say another work for you,
Yeah, she's come you on Kasao.
Charlie. So me, I
Hey,
did.
the girl is she's wise. She
So-
showed you. Hey.
But the first time I picked her, she was having this small phone, small. So that being phone, I was like, how do they use this phone? She said, hey, that being phone. So that thing happened. So she left. So as she left, what be the name? What's the thing? They brought the diasporas to Ghana. What was it?
Year of return.
Year of return.
Yeah.
So the year of return, the Christmas inside decided to make her work.
Yeah.
Because I can't park my car, so I decided to work. So I was working. So this day, I think it was 23rd,
Oh, good.
at the work, I just did fire where I get a request for, what's the name? Embassy Gardens.
Karamba, you can't hide.
No.
So I get a request for Embassy Gardens where I just did it. I did wait for them. So I called them and said, oh, we are coming downstairs. So then they come like 3 or 4 girls, then they come. So then they approach me. I said, you not be this girl this.
Oh my God.
Be the girl that. So the girl just they approach the guy, watch the. I said, nah.
Will not be possible.
She
Charlie.
see me, she started screaming.
You're lying.
I'm telling you. She said,
Oh my God.
wait,
So what?
When your friends were like, what is it? What's it the Uber guy told you about? The Uber guy told you.
It's the accents for me, bro.
She says she lost her phone, that small phone. And she tried to look for me. She didn't know how to find
Find
me.
you, yeah.
And he did not be saying like he
She
ran
want
with my
you. She
money
want to
or
scam
something.
you, yeah.
See, within friends, like then everybody make quiet for the car inside. Which then sits the car inside. We take them. I think I'm go campaign ski, then they go swim. So I just go left them for there. She called me. I pick them up. This time around every day, she did pay me my trip.
No, but the backlog. No, where's Jessica?
So she just pay me. She doesn't pay me. So the day where she did left go UK, I pick them up. Where she give me, I think it'd be £50, £70. Where she give me, where she sim for the iPhone 8 inside. Give me take the iPhone 8.
She give you a phone. Oh, nice.
She give me £70 where she taking iPhone 8.
But the £70 when you changed this wasn't enough for how much she owed you. Not to be that person. I'm sorry.
No, like I'm not sure saying will catch
and then
that.
when you check,
but like with the phone
and the plus the phone will be
thing,
fine.
Yeah, I feel like she shouldn't have. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, she didn't have to do it.
Dash me.
I don't want to be the devil's advocate, but I feel like she was never going to pay. And when she saw you, she was
Yeah.
like, "Oh no!"
Because she would have never found you. So
Well, like the
wasn't looking
way
for
I
you, she
met that
intentionally
lady, I
took
mean,
your money.
I shocked. I shocked. Say,
Like, yeah, what are the odds? What are
Charlie,
the odds?
there was no way I was going to see. Like,
Yeah,
for where?
what are the odds?
For where? Like, for where I was
That's
say,
crazy.
Yeah,
So do you
so
still
the-
like? Are you guys friends now, or it's like whatever?
Oh, once in a while. I think she was in Ghana last year. But that time I was not really driving. So, but like this year I'll drive. So maybe when she
Maybe
comes,
you
why do you want to drive this year?
I just want to give free rides this year. 23rd, 24th,
Why are you
25th.
doing
Are you
that?
sure?
Oh yeah, I'll give free ride. I want to just give free because like through Uber Diaries, I've gotten a lot of.
I need a
Yeah.
free ride around that time.
Oh,
Because
like,
the Uber prices are very crazy
on my
around
mind day,
that
my
time.
mind day. I'll give free rides.
That's good. That's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Have you ever been robbed before?
No, I've never gone through that experience before.
but do you hear that happens a lot?
Yeah, I
What is it with the tishy people? Like,
I was
people,
about
what
to
are my
ask,
people
like,
doing?
which area do they
all the
be
time
robbing?
people will hit me. We have a Uber drivers.
I was about to ask. You guys have like a
page.
cooperative, like a page, okay?
Yeah, on WhatsApp and they are always complaining about. It started with Ashaman.
Yeah,
Then Uber drivers stopped going to Ashaman.
yeah.
Now it is Teshi.
Oh,
And
Teshi, you people,
Johnny-
why?
Guys, it is very bad. They will
No, it's
take your,
crazy.
They will take your phone.
But they don't even take the car. It's just the phone and your money.
It's your phone and your money. Mostly the phone. Because now we hide the money. So
Yeah.
now it's the phone. And most drivers use, what's the name? iPhone because
It's better.
it makes the app very, very easy to use.
Yeah.
So most of us are using the iPhone. You know how much iPhone costs. It's very
Yeah.
expensive. So I mean, people are stealing the phones.
No, it's actually stressful for some of the innocent people like me in
Mm-hmm.
Teshi. Because trust me, after
Yeah.
9:30,
It's
nobody
difficult.
is taking you to
Nobody
that Teshi.
want to.
Yeah.
Nobody want to.
So nowadays I have
Or
to lie that I live
picking
at
you,
Spintex
Steph.
and
Okay,
make them
so
use the
use
Spintex
Spintex
road
road.
and the
Yeah.
EcoBank. And when we reach the EcoBank and they attend the Teshi, then I'll be begging. By that time, we've had like a good conversation on
Which
the
part of
Spintex.
Texas? The Lekma side.
Yeah, for security reasons, I don't want to show
Okay,
where I
that's
live.
fine, that's
but like,
fine,
yeah,
that's
around the Lekma side.
Okay, that's
yeah.
fine.
So around that side, so we'll use the back and then come and use the EcoBank. By that time, I've had a conversation with the person. They know that I'm not going to steal
Because the
their phone.
Lekma side, but like I can go to the Lekma
Yeah.
side. That's
As soon as they
pretty
hear the Teshi, they say, hey, please, madam, whether it's Teshi or Teshi Nungwa Estates, I can't go. There was some time I was standing in front of Labadi Beach Hotel. It was like 11 p.m.
What were you doing there?
I just knew you needed to ask me that.
Okay.
I think I closed from work. I actually don't even know how like I was there. But all I know is I went to hang out with my friends, Mandy
Oh,
Dems.
okay.
And they said they can't drop me at home because they live at East Legon. So they dropped me at Labadi Beach and then they went to East Legon using the palace, the new road. So I requested my Uber. It's like 11. The guy actually came and saw my face. And he was
He
like,
said
Teshi,
no.
dear, madam, I can't take you. I said, boss, I beg you. I'm a woman. And it's like 11:30, 12,
Yeah.
almost 12 midnight. I beg. He said, no. He didn't take me.
I'll take you.
He didn't take me. He said, now the women two are apart
Yeah, they will arrange with their people.
with their boys and then.
So it's like when you go and drop them, then
Yeah.
they're waiting for you.
They are waiting for you.
Mad.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know why the Teshi people they do it so bad.
Charlie,
They hustle.
they are looking for money. Charlie, but like honestly, how have you guys been surviving Accra? Because I personally, don't know, Charlie. Like
Oh,
the
man.
fuel prices are mad. Like
Yeah.
I just started driving recently, and I was telling you that this is such a bad time to finally decide to drive,
it's
because every time I'm just like at the filling station moving money,
but I'm
we
glad-
move
I'm
100,
glad you
200,
started.
300, 500, 600.
It's too much.
I'm glad you started because I feel it's one of those people who are like, oh, let's go here. Oh, let's go here. After that, we'll go here and we'll go here. I'm saying, hey, by the time we pass here, that's like 200 CDs. So now that you started driving, now you know that, okay, you can't just be going places. Yeah.
But now the fuel prices are crazy,
Yeah, it's
because
crazy.
I'm seeing like what 13 on the board, and it used to be 399 on the board. Like, I mean the fuel board. Like,
Yeah. How much is it now? It's like 16,
I
or?
don't know. I parked the
I think
car.
this is the year people really watch the board before they buy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so it's like whatever. Yeah.
Nobody does that. And it's expensive because, especially if you use a car with like a bigger tank,
Yeah.
it's too much.
Yeah.
The fuel is too much. I mean, you work and by the time you're done, you've used all the money to buy fuel.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
See, the other day when I came to meet you at Palace,
Yeah.
and I was trying to request an Uber from East Legon to Palace. It took me like 30 minutes to get one because we were kind of far. And I found some guy who was like 4 minutes away, Accra Mall, to where I was in East Legon. And he said, oh, I'm sorry, I can't come. You're 3 kilometers away. I was like, what do you mean by 3 kilometers? 4 minutes, just come. He's like, yeah, but it's 3 kilometers. The fuel is too much. I can't
Come
spend
all
that
the
much
way.
fuel to come. I was like, yo, if this is what's going on,
Yeah.
then, yeah, after some time, like, it would just be hard to get rides.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And even in the morning now, there's not as much traffic.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people have just parked their cars, carpooling and stuff,
Yeah.
because it's just too expensive. Like, it doesn't even make sense anymore.
Recently, I traveled and I used the train a lot when else I was there, and I was like, hey,
Where is South Africa?
No, in Dubai.
Okay.
Can I have my phone, please?
Okay.
So, I was using the train all the time, and I was like, hey, how I wish the train can connect everywhere in Accra.
You know,
Like, I would just park my car.
Yeah.
that's the
I see
thing.
it all the
I
time.
think the painful thing is that the public transport in Ghana is
trash.
not. Yes,
Yeah.
it's trash.
Yeah.
And it's like two extremes. It's either you're taking an Uber, which might be very expensive for the average Ghanaian,
Yeah.
or you're taking a Trotro, which might just not be a comfortable option.
Church, I don't wish church for anybody.
Yeah, because like
Church is the worst thing anyone can experience.
Yeah.
no, honestly,
Facts,
especially
facts.
if you are not sitting at the window. Like, there are some hacks that you need when you are taking Trotro. Make sure that you sit in front at the window or at the back
It's
at
less
the
stressful.
window. Don't sit by the mates because the everywhere.
Do you see the video where somebody would spray?
Yeah, let's spray some guys armpits in the trotro. Hey, I couldn't believe
Charlie.
that.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
And it's sad because even now Trotro is like a luxury, because why should
Yeah,
someone
some
take
people can't
Trotro
afford
and
it
it's 7
anymore.
CDs and it's 10 CDs, or like by the time you are moving from, let's say, like my area to Osu, you're probably going to spend about 15 CDs, which is mad.
It's too much.
Like, nobody ever envisioned that you'll be using like bare big notes for like Trotro, right? And it's just because of this whole fuel thing. Like, it's crazy.
it's too expensive. People are
Charlie.
fighting over fares. If
Yeah.
you watch social media, like they are fighting
Yeah.
because of like two
Two
CDs
CDs or one
change
CD.
5 CDs.
And it's like, Charlie, you get it because right now, Kenke is like, what, let's say 3 CDs. So if this Trotro
Oh
driver...
yeah, I think it's 3 CDs.
Yeah, so if this Trotro driver is come to take my 1 CD, that means that I can't buy my kinky this evening.
Yeah.
So I have to fight you because, Charlie, you are coming to...
mad.
Yeah, and
mad.
it's just like a rippling effect that's just like affecting everybody.
True.
I don't know, like, so what's our future looking like in this country for the youth?
Oh, right now, yeah. Make we sell Ghana and then share the money. if you put Ghana for ton then share.
To the highest bidder.
Yeah, just sell out.
Charlie.
It's too much.
It's crazy.
It's too much. Today I went to change my brake pads, and I spent 650 cedis. That I changed it last time. It was like 300 cedis.
Mad.
Like, it's like the prices have just doubled.
It's
in.
just
Yeah, a lot
too
of things
much.
have doubled, yeah.
It's just too much. Now when I get full low on my dashboard, I'll buy 200 cedis and the full low will not go up.
So sometimes I bought fuel and I called Zuu and I said, Zuu, I think the fuel guy has tricked me. Like he didn't pump any fuel because I don't understand why I paid 200 and then buy still at the same place.
It's
And I said, should I go back and ask him that, boss? Are you sure?
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Honestly, it happens.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So just before we even talk about like what you are doing now and wrap up, I want to find out like every time, sometimes I can be in a very bad mood, I confess, and I can be a very trash rider. But like 90% or
it's true.
You've never driven me as an Uber driver before, so what's your
I
problem?
don't have to be an Uber driver to see it. It happens to me all the time.
Anyway, but on the regular, I'm usually like nice with my Uber driver. I usually have conversations with my Uber driver, and there's even like a joke that like me and my boyfriend literally always laughs at me that I take like, hey, so did you give the Uber driver your number? Because I have so many Uber drivers' numbers because we always have like such a good vibe. And one thing that I hear all of them say is that, are you Ghanaian? Because first of all, Ghanaian girls will never walk to the car. Like if the car is far from the pickup point, they will never walk to the car. They'll say, can't you see me? Come forward. And they also said that we Ghanaian girls, we never come out within the 5 minutes time frame.
Also, this is
Is it true?
to me, this is what I get to know, sir, you are a nice person or not. The first thing. If you don't do it, then automatically I feel you are not a nice person. If you come as a lady, you sit at the back. To me, you are not a nice person.
Oh, why?
Oh, why?
If you sit front, I feel like, oh, okay, you're a people's person who like you want to
No,
have
do
a
you
conversation.
do you know what I think it is? I don't think that's it. I think
I
it's just like
disagree.
To me,
safety.
Yeah, that's
things.
fair.
That's how I feel. That
So if I
way-
sit at the back and having a conversation with you, I'm still not a nice person.
But sometimes it hardly happen that you meet a Ghanaian lady who will say
You
that
see,
the
so
back
it's
door.
true that, okay, because he categorized as like, so Ghanaian women were some way.
Maybe some way, or most of them be some
No, so
way.
compared to like
Especially
people who come from
Abroad.
outside Ghana, yeah.
Nice,
Oh,
or
Ghana.
you pick
I'm
somebody from maybe you, because when other people they're bad crap, but like you pick like Ivorian, and you pick like somebody from the West, and they're nice. They'll sit at the front and they'll chat
Have a
with
conversation
you,
with you.
and they'll ask, "Oh, how was your day? How is your day going?" How's
Yeah.
it?" You see, when you have such conversation with the driver, usually they open up and you can talk about so many things.
Yeah.
And most of the time, I get riders who sit by me and they just open up and tell me everything.
Yeah.
I think it's because they feel they don't know me.
Yeah, so they can
And
just say them.
Yeah.
And just move on.
They'll never
just,
see you again.
They just pour everything on me. And most of the time, I give these stories on my
Uber diaries.
Uber diaries, and people are like, "Oh, you sell out." Well, like, I don't mention names.
or
I don't.
anything.
Yeah, so you won't get to know who I'm talking about. But like these people really pour out their frustrations, and
Yeah.
the things they are going through. You know, women, especially relationship issues. So
Yeah.
they'll just tell you.
Has someone
everything.
cried in your Uber before?
Yeah,
Charlie.
the lady who got to the store and the store had closed because she couldn't buy a bath pad.
Eh?
That's such a story.
What? I thought you were going to say something serious.
No.
I mean, sorry, maybe a bad part is serious.
Oh
to
my
you.
God.
Like,
Yeah, she was crying because
why?
because she was part of a bridal team, and the dress she needs to wear the bath
Oh my
pad
God.
for her to look good in the dress. So when we got to the store, she called the store. The store was like they'll close at 5. They'll close at 5.
Yeah.
And I picked her up at Cantonment, and I asked her whether we should use the Opavia Road or we should use the airport road. And she
The
just
store
was
was
like-
in East Legon.
The store was in East Legon, and it was Friday. And she said we should use
Traffic.
the Opavia Road.
She too.
And we use our Opavia Road traffic. And she was calling these people, and she was
I
telling
beg
them,
you, please, I'm coming.
she
Please
was
wait
telling
for
the
me. I'll
store
be
that,
there.
oh, leave the item to the next store. I was saying, it's all right. Nah, you need to come to the store, pay before we give it to you. We can't leave it.
It's really
And she
wicked.
was just crying in the car. She was just crying. She told me, when we got there, I asked her, what was she going to buy? And she was like, oh, it's a bath pad. And,
Did you
I was
laugh?
like, oh, no, I didn't laugh. I was like, oh, bath pad, yeah. I know there's another store. It's like, well, we can get one. We went there.
Hey, so how do you know that story? The way I moved to Zoo is the same way I moved to you.
How did I know that stuff? I didn't know. We know things.
Why do you know things?
I mean, I've been with somebody who used to.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I think another story that I saw. I think that was actually the first one I saw. Was it you that you picked your girlfriend?
Yeah, my lady.
With another guy.
Yeah, I took my girl. Told me she wanted to go to a Stonebwoy show. I didn't have the money for that. I didn't have the money for the show. She said she has a friend who's going to take care. I said, okay, no problem. Then she said, the guy said she should pick Uber. When she get there, he will pay. And she was like, since she has to pick Uber, then I should take her to the guy. So we got to the place. Then she was supposed to come out
and the trip and
the guy will pay and she will join the guy and the group. But the guy and the friend came to sit.
Like it'd be cool, make we just go plus your Uber.
Because that place it'd be rowdy. I don't want to go in my car. So the guy joined my girl at the back seats, the friend sat in the front. And the guy at the front was like, wifey, last week the jollof where you cook for me there was nice. So. And my woman was like, and
if you like, say fake.
And the guy by the boyfriend who she was sitting with at the back seat, the boy was like, you told me you were gonna come this weekend, you didn't come. You told me we were gonna come this Wednesday, you didn't come. But last weekend you came, but like after you finished washing and everything, and like they were having a conversation, and all my girl was doing was and she was just, I was just surprised. I was just behind the steering and I didn't know whether I should just crash
the car
or just vanish behind the steering.
You just have to vanish because that is wild.
That day.
Scenes from the house after the Stonebwoy show. What happened?
So did she come back?
I went to pick my tea and took home to Accra.
You get her too. No, you actually get her too.
I'll go pick my tea like that, go out.
Me, like I would pack, I'll drop the girl and take the guys. Drop the girl on the road and take the guys to the closet. How dare you?
Are you serious? So you went to pick her up? Was it awkward in the car?
When I picked her up,
yeah.
She was just, I took her home. Nobody said anything.
You didn't say anything in the car.
Then the next day, she came with some lady, came to beg, knelt down to cry.
I hope he said no.
I took her back, but like it didn't get anywhere. I mean, there was trust issues. And
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Yeah, but she took you for idiot too.
Charlie, the woman, if you say we go there.
Yeah, because honestly, from the beginning, she shouldn't have even said go and drop me.
She didn't. She had no idea that.
Yeah.
No, but still.
She didn't want to pay.
I'm saying that it's even borderline disrespectful that like this is my boyfriend and then you are my side and I say, hey, let's go and drop me at his place.
Yeah, that's cool.
That alone is
that's crazy.
So disrespectful.
Yeah. Wow.
So would you say that's your worst experience ever driving?
Yeah, you can say that.
That's your worst.
Things happen, yeah.
So many things happening.
It's crazy.
The Uber cars, Charlie. I have a question for you with respect to, I don't know if it would apply to you, but someone like Zuu, every time I'm in the car with Zuu, they really profile him. And I see you have piercings. I don't know if you drive with your piercings.
No, only when I'm coming in front of a camera, that's when I wear my piercings.
But then have you ever been like profiled? Have you ever had any police issue? Because the police, they don't spare the youth.
Not when I'm driving my Uber car, but when I'm driving like my personal car, they will stop you and they think when you drive such cars and you're young,
My friend Park.
You might be doing whatever. So they will just stop you and start asking you unnecessary questions. One time the police took my car, my phone, and says he has to go through my phone.
Hey!
Yeah, he said he has to go. He says, I think it happened before they said they can't go through your phone.
No, but that even goes without saying. Like, why should
what are
you
you
go to
looking
my
for?
phone?
I think I'll give you some story with police. So I was building for this man. And the man, we were having some, I think there was small issues with the land.
Yeah.
Another person came and was like, the land belongs to. So the man I was building for brought his documents and everything. We went to the police station. Yeah, the one who is claiming the land is for also brought the document. They checked and they realized that the one I'm building for is the rightful owner.
Yeah.
So I was building. I was doing my job. So one of these days, policemen came there with like 3 cars. They just came there. And when they got there, they were like, stop work. And I was like, they were asked, who is like the former here? And they said, they pointed me, and I went there. I was like, okay, but we've gone to the police station and we've checked
already,
documents, and they so we can start, we can keep
Continue.
going.
Yeah.
Then they said, now we have to go to the station. We sat in the car. Then I was at the car. One guy was sitting next to me. So, no problem. Oh, I said, behind. There was a driver and one guy at the phone. He said, hey, more young boys, what do you say? More, si kafina, more nyani, to bet me a sissing penny for. Like, it was just insulting. But the guy next to me was like, oh, yeah, nyasing be out there, Tobo, Eco Station, baby, I be a guy that wants him for insulting or threatening me, but God damn. We got to the police station. Then they said I should go behind the counter.
Hey, counter back.
Then I got there.
Yeah, what day?
No. You see the guy where he talk to me.
Say make you relax.
You would tire and no go inside.
Oh.
Take off your... I said take off your...
Hey, brave.
Why?
The guy where
He say make you no
was
worry.
saying like
Charlie,
relax
this is
and
I said we catch the air.
good cop, bad cop.
Bro, like you know be in way.
the 6+1 for the car inside, Charlie.
So I can't lose my still so heavy, man. This be the first time like I dey enter Sanko Road.
Yeah.
So I dey jam my things, I jam my jeans, I dey shake.
Of course.
Because the squad way they did inside them.
Oh my
I dey
God,
shake.
fresh meat.
So I dey go enter no way, the king way saw, the chief way saw the land to the person. Wait, come there say, why your stuff?
Yeah.
With the commander.
Yeah.
The commander said, who said you should go inside? And I said, this man.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you come.
And he said, who gave you the order to let him in? So that be some of the things.
That's
But
mad.
that's crazy. So have you ever gone counter back?
No, I haven't been to Canterbury, but I've had a lot of like experience. It never gets there for me. Last me, I'll just pay because they can't. If I can't. If I go there, I don't want to come back again. Safe. Like I'm tainted. I don't want to go there. Hey,
Say, please, I'll
Canterbury.
sleep here. I'm
Me, I'll
okay.
give you the money. I'll give you the money.
Hey, so are you trying to say you've been giving policemen?
I don't give the take.
I said before
not
I
me.
get my license, police was the worst person. I mean,
Yeah.
police will treat you like trash.
Yeah, but you kind of have to learn. I feel like you have to learn how to handle them too.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
try and show body, they'll show you that, yeah.
No,
But
sure,
now,
yeah.
now with everything, like my license and everything is cool.
Yeah.
So right now, my license and everything is cool. So right now, so before I had my license, the police was treating me like anyhow. But when I got my license, immediately the police stopped me. It is it's
have
like
you.
made me feel like,
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah, you have that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True,
so
true,
when they see you like that, you know they come. I mean,
Yeah, they
mess
don't have
with you.
anything. Yeah, they don't have anything to hold against you.
Everything in my car, my license, roadworthy insurance, everything is.
Yeah,
all
me they've done
is-
is I had to go and buy a fire extinguisher and anything. Like they'll find anything.
And
Nice.
everything. Where's your first aid box?
Why you wearing slippers?
Some more-
All those things. They're just
They have
because
to
they
tell
want
you
to get
police,
you.
yes,
Yeah,
Ghana
you have to
police.
pay.
just for
Yeah.
5 cities.
it's crazy, man. So what do you like? What do you do now?
Yeah,
because
why
you said
did
you
you
don't
stop
drive
even?
as much.
Okay, so I was into construction before. I went into construction became very slow, and I had the car, so I decided to it started picking up again from 2019. So I decided to just stick to it. But like apart from that, so I'm a musician.
Yeah, I saw some rap things on your
Yeah,
page.
so-
You
yeah,
start
so-
money
I saw
on
some
your body.
song,
Can I
yeah.
have some?
Oh, when you're Accra, you use the 024 number. Right? Okay, I'll send it.
Yes, I do. Hey, you laugh like a rich man.
Oh,
It's true.
Sikam Pede, dude.
I like that. Yeah, but yeah, tell us about your music.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been doing music for like 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Macho. So I've been doing music for like 10 years. It is just me and few of my guys, my cousin, my brother, they just support me. We put music out, sometimes to do well, sometimes it just, but it's a passion, so I just can't throw it away. That's why I'm doing construction and other stuff, and that is what is financing the music, because music is not paying currently. I just can't stop it. So I keep pushing it. I just keep pushing. So I do it is something I really love.
Right.
Before, I always say that if I don't succeed in music, I'll fail in life. But like I feel like maybe God have
A different purpose.
yeah. So I mean, I've come to terms with that. Then that okay, maybe I might succeed in construction, and music will be just a hobby, and maybe might not pay me, but whatever. I mean, whatever the music, wherever music get me to is okay. Yeah, but like I'll just love it and I'll keep doing it.
So what's your support system like? Like how has, with your whole journey doing construction and doing Uber and doing this, like family, friends, my favorite question, family, friends, like it's there's supports there. It's like, hey, why this guy be like, he be confused small, or he do this one small, he come back, do this one, like, or they see you like an entrepreneur. What's the vibe?
So the beautiful thing about it is I have people who believe in me. So I'm surrounded by people who are also into filming and lights and sound. These are my friends, these are my brothers, and they also are creative people.
Right.
So like we are always like encouraging each other. So there's no way we can say that, oh, okay, like when you give up, we've all failed. That's the energy. So
we
you
are all inside together.
so you can't give up. So they encourage me. There's nothing like, oh, like why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I mean, the construction and Uber thing, it is to feed. I mean, and apart from me, I have family that I take care of. My mom, my brother, my child, and I mean, so I have to work, and till music will pay, we still do construction and other stuff that will pay.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And then it's TikTok.
Nice.
I see you are like popular on TikTok. Is it lucrative?
So I've never even thought of getting money on there before. I don't even know how to get money.
Has anyone like asked you to advertise anything?
Yes, but it was not cool for the brand. Yeah, so myself and the team felt like, nah, we shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But I took a brand that I was just trying to a water brand that I was just trying to push, and I was just pushing the water. So it's a new brand.
Yeah.
I went to my cousin Sharif, and he always has the water in his fridge, and it was like we decided to just pick a brand and just put it on every diary that I do, and because the views are crazy, we decided to just put it in every video. And we were doing it. We did it. When we started out, my number was like 15,000. So we did it till I got to 40,000, and we hit the company up, and we were like, oh, we've been doing this for some time. We're like, yeah, they've been seeing it. They love it.
They didn't come and say anything.
Yeah, they didn't say anything.
They are watching you. Free promo.
But they love what I'm doing, and my cousin was like, oh, so now we don't want money, but like we want some kind of partnership. Like let's sit down and like maybe a face of the water or something. Because people are asking, how can we get the water? Where's the? You see?
Yeah.
They were like, no, they are not interested. After all that promo, they said they were not interested.
Wow,
So we
mad.
decided to just stay away from it. We just stopped.
That's mad.
We just stopped. So I mean, TikTok has really helped my brand. I mean, I didn't know I'm a good storyteller till TikTok.
You
really be telling the stories. Yeah.
I never knew I'm a good storyteller till TikTok. So I mean, it's the numbers are crazy, the views and everything. So it's encouraging. So I mean, and I joined TikTok because we are starting our own podcast called the Two Non Gang.
Called the
Two Non Gang.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please come for Zoom.
What to come for? We are coming
Thank
to
you.
poach.
Thank you.
We are going to poach Afi.
Oh, please take
I
it.
hope we can take it.
Take it.
Yeah,
You too
we are
no
going to
pass.
poach.
She will fix the brand. You too no pass.
Yeah, so that's the name of the podcast. The Two Non.
So when are you starting?
Okay, that be that thing. That be the thing to start. But we're going to start before the year ends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
lie
start.
will start.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start.
We are waiting. We are
Like
waiting.
Zoo today, like Zoo is like the backbone of Stay by Plan. If you need it, why are you laughing? You don't believe in yourself. I think I've come to troll you.
I mean, we can.
Why are you laughing?
You're going to push me that I'm too known. I don't know what you're trying to
you
do.
can't do that. Zoo is the backbone of Stay by Plan when it comes to like audio, video, lighting, like
Okay.
putting our episodes up and everything. 100% he's on the job and he does it well. So
Okay.
if you are starting and you need help,
Okay.
just reach out to Zoo.
But they don't need, they have the greatest. Mr. Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do everything. Don't worry.
Yeah, the team is solid, but we of course, we always need help. You can't do it all by yourself. So, I mean, we will link up. Of course, we'll definitely link up. But, like, I mean, I have a new song. I don't know if I can talk about it.
Oh, please feel free.
Yeah, I have a new music out called Happy Tears. It's everywhere.
Happy tears.
Yeah, Happy Tears.
That's like when your girlfriend left you. Or you left her.
This one, yeah, it be the fresh girl way, Charlie. I dey tell am say I go spoil am. Whatever she need, I go spoil am.
Guy is romantic.
She will have
Romantic guy.
a happy tear.
Hey, we need happy tears, so Charlie.
You need it. Very
Because we've been
important.
crying some kind of tears for some time.
Yeah. Nana, no kind of
You
tears.
the bad.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So yeah, which leads us towards the end of the episode. So I'll assume that because usually we ask our guests to, you know, what song do you want the listeners to go and check out? So I assume that
Autocracy. I say autocracy. Autocracy. We'll tell them that they have to listen
This is a Happy
You can't
Tears.
select another song.
Yeah, Oklay,
yeah.
featuring Not Diego is on
All platforms.
Okay, yeah. So
That's nice.
and so it will be on our Spotify playlist. So just search for Stay by Plan Outros. You find it.
Yeah.
And is there anybody you would like to hear on Stay by Plan?
somebody who should come on.
Yeah, that we should interview.
I should interview this lady. Irene.
Irene A. Who is she?
She's into music. She does music, and also, I mean, she's interesting. I should love to talk to her.
Okay. We'll see you behind closed doors to get the contact.
Yeah, you love her. You love
Yeah.
her.
And then rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
So rapid fire is it's a quick game that we play. So
Okay.
we'll say a word or a sentence or a phrase, and then you just say the first thing that comes to mind. So if I say podcast, then you say,
Okay.
what will you say?
Two non-gang.
Who accept that? Yeah.
Okay. Can I say that up? Can I say your guy?
Yeah, that's what most people say.
Stay by.
Stay by plan,
Okay,
yeah.
let's do it. Let's do it again.
Again.
We
Okay.
will put it out there raw. He said two known gang first. So when you see that on Spotify, you better follow because it's a sister podcast too. Stay by plan.
They've not even started. So when you start,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
then just hit us up.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll push you guys up there. So
I feel like I'm looking so cute today.
rubbish. Anyway,
Just
so
that aside.
yeah, so Afi, do you have a word for him?
Yes.
Rapid fire.
Ghana girls.
Ghana girl.
Yeah, you're afraid.
Too expensive.
Hey, are you sure?
Serious.
Too
I
expensive.
don't think so.
Hey.
Oh. We are not expensive.
The girls, the
And
Ghana
then maybe
girls.
the ones where we talk to.
The Ghana girls in the studio are offended.
Charlie, right now the girls.
Why, what kind of taxing have we been taxing?
The 14, for 14. 28,000
Charlie.
If for sell kidney go by.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
So it's your turn.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, this is hard, bro.
Hey, wow, you have really lost your.
Nanado.
Hey.
Sikampede.
Thank you. There's only one thing to say. Yeah. So yeah, I think we've spoken enough.
Okay.
It's one of the shorter episodes, though. But we like it short and sweet.
Okay, that's
And
fine.
at least now everybody, you know what it's like to drive Uber. You know that it's kind of lucrative. If you want to do some in these fuel prices, all the best to you.
Yeah.
And if you want to cup these shirts, you can get it from Mango Juice. Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah. Very affordable.
And also, can I put my
feel free.
handles out?
Oh, yeah, put it out there.
Follow me on all the platform, Oklay GH, everywhere. Everywhere, Oklay GH.
Can you spell it for the people who don't know how to spell?
It is OKLAYGH. OKLAYGH.
Yeah, very simple.
Yeah, Oklay GH.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
thank you so much for coming on Stay by
And
Plan.
thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, our
was
pleasure.
really
Our
fun.
pleasure. Yeah, I'm glad you did. All right, so bye, guys.
Bye.
Next time.
Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of Stay by Plan.
This episode was recorded, produced, and edited by There Is No Studio.
Yes, that's the name. There's no studio. And thank you to the team, Nikita, Nams Photography, and Elizato.
Elizato. And the opening song was produced by Lil Kwaw.